Hey guys, Mr. Majunix back here again with my next look at self-sustainability efficiency, all in the name of prepping. So I have a few different concepts in regard to when it comes to prepping, in regard to how to achieve being prepared, as well as I want to incorporate that into saving money or living efficiently, being prepared without having to run out and go do something, or if the power goes out, how do I get by with it? So this is my next line of thinking. Right now I have my water heater right here, tiny little water heater underneath the staircase, which is electric. It is 110 volts, that's right, 110, not 220. So that means when I use the water in here, it takes like a full day to get back up to temperature to use it. So not only is that very inconvenient, but it's also, like all tanked water heaters, keeping that water hot the whole time I go to work, so all day, all night, regardless of if I even use it or not. So what I have here is a propane powered tankless hot water heater. They don't have natural gas where I am, so I need to go propane. There's a couple of reasons I like propane anyway. One, you can't stock up on power. I mean, you can put it in battery banks, but it's just not feasible to try to store enough power in order to power things that create a lot of heat, like a heater in your wall, an electric stove, a hot water heater, a dryer. It's just not really feasible to try to put together on a low budget and a type of system to be able to power that. And that's not what I'm planning. It would be $16,000 to $20,000 to put together a minimum system, like a solar system, to be able to run something that we're looking at like this. So I mean, yes, it can handle the 110 volt because 1500 watts is the most it can put out, but to be able to generate that much electricity all day is going to be hard pressed. So what I've done is I've looked at the propane, because propane you can store. I can go buy as many canisters, and yes, it's money, and it costs money to do so, but I can store as many canisters or cylinders of propane as I want, as I have money for. And in an emergency, if the power goes out, this does plug into the wall. It draws 1 watt of power for idle, and when it's actually running, it does have a fan. It's an internal model. It has a fan that puts the exhaust outside. So drill a hole through the wall. That exhaust goes outside, and it comes with the chimney system with the plates to be able to put it in the wall and then have the exhaust go through it so it doesn't cause fire or any issues like that. So this whole system is put together for reliability. If the power grid goes out, I'll still be able to have hot water. The issue here, once I said you can store the propane, put it together, and then run it on electricity, which, while it's running, because it has it has a powered fan through electricity, it draws about 230 watts, and that is feasible. It's only drawing that while the water is running, and that is certainly feasible to be able to, support that through an off-grid system, through a backup system. So this is my idea for right now. I need to get together and actually get it set up. I'm still going to keep the electric system in place. I'm going to tee off at the bottom, and I'm going to put a shutoff for the input on both sides, and then I'm going to tee them together again at the output where the hot water goes back into the whole plumbing in the rest of the house. So I will have the option to just turn on the electric and reroute the water once again through the electric water heater if I ever have to or want to, but I won't need to. I will be able to run it directly through the propane in the case of a backup emergency, and it's just more efficient. So that's probably what I'm going to want to do all of the time anyway. Like, subscribe. Thanks for any comments. If you want, just comment on it, and I'd be happy to hear your input on it. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.